We didn't even order our food.
I'm out here, I'm on a loose. New high beats and I got me some babe. Got the movies when I chill with your babe. Got that Thompson and I shoot like I'm Clay. New house and that's part of the delay. It's all good and I know you gon' hate.
A pillow talk.
Pillow talk. Today we're going to be talking about college. Not just any specific, just like college or whatever. We're going to be talking about PWIs versus HBCUs due to the fact that she went to a HBCU and I went to a PWI.
Yes. So, if you're still interested in this video, continue to keep watching and like, comment, and subscribe for this video, our past videos. And then after this video will come out after the giveaway winner is announced on Instagram on Sunday. This will be after that. So congrats to whoever the winner is.
Congratulations.
At that time. Thank you guys for 100 subscribers.
Yes, sir.
That was really amazing. Thank you so much. We have more. How many do we have now? I don't remember, but we have a little over 100 now, so we're so thankful. So it's just going to be a little bit different. We're going to be talking about, like he said, I went to Virginia State University, which is an HBCU in Petersburg, and he went to Virginia Wesleyan College. And
it's a university now.
It's a university.
It's a university now.
Virginia Wesleyan University.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it located? I know it's in the
Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach, Virginia. So
it's funny. Hold on. It's funny because we have some buildings in Virginia Beach and some buildings in Norfolk. So technically, we are in Norfolk and Virginia Beach. Virginia Volk. Folk. All right. Okay.
But yeah, we're going to discuss that, and then we're going to kind of talk about the differences and how it affected us as individuals, dealing with relationships, not even like just relationship like our type of relationship, but like relationship with friends, relationship with family. It doesn't matter what type of relationship. So then we're going to go further. 108, okay. So we're going to go further into that. So stay tuned. All right, thank you guys for watching. So I'm going to start off by, what should we start off by saying? You could talk about, so I'm going to ask you we can ask questions.
Yeah.
So how did you enjoy college? Or like your 4 years of college at a PWI?
So college for me was, it was interesting. Because I went to, so like we went to the same high school or whatever, and like we went to, we had like 1,200 people in our school, in our high school.
Oh yeah.
We had like 1,200, somewhere in between there, 1,200, 1,300. And like my college only had like 3,000 people, if that. So like, it was smaller. So it was kind of like just a bigger high school, really. I've seen the same people every single day. But of course, freshman year, like you're adjusting to like college life. You're adjusting to like getting up, getting up for high school early in the morning and getting up for college.
Oh, way different.
It is so different. It is so different. And, you know, like, it's like, your freshman year, you're going to have an 8 a.m. Like that is a thing. Like you're going to have
every freshman has 8 a.m. class.
Yeah,
it sucks.
It's the worst. It's the worst thing ever. So yeah, freshman year I really just like adjusted to like friendships or whatever. Went to go to the CAF. Went to like study or whatever. I worked too during that time, so I worked all 4 years of college. So my second year or whatever, it was cool. And my third year, I crossed. That's when I became an alpha. So things got better.
Well, how would you say it was like a PWI?
Oh, PWI. Oh, I didn't say
You
that.
missed the whole.
I did. I missed everything. So we don't party. So like I know like Norfolk State is like up the street from us. Like we always went there like to like have a good
Norfolk
time.
State's an HBCU
Yeah,
for those
yeah.
you don't know.
And Norfolk State is an HBCU. So like we normally went there to party or like have fun and things like that. Like we don't do too much of partying and like HBCU stuff. Like we don't have fun like that. Because like me and my fraternity brothers, well, me and my line brothers, we actually was the first black fraternity on that campus. So we chartered that line or whatever. So like now there's like Kappas there now, but like we chartered that line. So yeah.
I would say as going to a HBCU, it's a lot. Good. It's a lot of good things. Not many bad besides like, it's really not bad. Maybe like people may view the school as not as educated as PWIs or something like that, but we literally get the same education. I mean, the very first billionaire graduated from Virginia State, so it's definitely, I think the culture is very different than like a PWI, because I've been to his school.
We don't have culture.
There's no
culture.
There's what?
We gotta make it.
Yeah,
we gotta make our culture.
They have to like create their culture, but going to like an HBCU, not saying like nothing's wrong with going to a PWI, but I feel like going to an HBCU, the culture was different. I feel like as a person, I found out who I was by going to an HBCU. Like it helped me figure out who I was as a person. I really learned a lot about my black culture, like my heritage, stuff that I should have known, but I was never taught. Like growing up throughout high school, they don't teach a lot of stuff about black history, but I learned a lot of that, and I feel like people there aren't really judgmental like they are at other schools, because everyone was kind of raised from the same background. Maybe not everybody raised the same, but everybody was raised from the same background. We had parties. There's different orgs, like African orgs, so it kind of breaks down different cultures within the black community as well. So it's like it was hard adjusting from being at home, like being around a mixed race, like in school, Hispanics, black, white, to just going to straight all African American people was a really big change. But I say it changed me for the better, just because I learned a lot about different, like I didn't know, like I guess I learned about people's backgrounds. I never knew so many people went through so many different things, but we're all here at the same time reaching for the same goal, even though some people may have had like harder backgrounds or worse backgrounds than me or something like that, but it was all good. We could all come together. Of course there was a few fights here and there, but I really loved going to HBCU. Like,
it's, I feel like professor wise too. Like
yeah, they
professor
care.
wise, yeah.
They really care. Like they help you.
Yeah. Oh, also, it's just funny because like I'm sure on y'all campus, like if y'all took African American studies or whatever, y'all professor was black. Our professor was white. Like it was just a white young lady, but she was fire and like she was dope. But it's just like,
how can you teach us something when you don't?
Yeah, but like she was just so cool. But like we were 99.9% engaged, but we weren't that 100% engaged because like it's a white woman teaching us this.
You don't want to talk about. You don't want to say stuff because
I want to hold back a little
awkward.
bit. Yeah.
And like, we could talk about cafeteria wise. How was the food and stuff at like a Virginia Wesleyan PWI?
Freshman year, I got everything. Sophomore year, I started eating cereal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner because like the food was Listen.
I remember one time you posted that they had hot sauce.
Yeah, we started getting that hot sauce. Like my sophomore year, we started getting hot sauce, and boys was like, okay, all right, cool. Like this is cool. Like this is different. We started getting hot sauce.
Crazy.
Yeah, but like for real, like Miles, Dante, LBs, Claude, all y'all can attest to this. We start eating cereals and sandwiches. And it wasn't like good. Like what y'all be having? Like fish Fridays or something like that?
We had fish Fridays,
Wednesdays?
and it was like
I wish.
everybody knew that on Wednesdays and Fridays the cafeteria would be packed. You had to get there early. But Wednesday, everybody was there. Like lines, like it was a line outside the door to get into the cafeteria. It had
Unheard of.
and it was like wings, mac and cheese, string beans, cornbread.
Oh.
Or we could choose, like, they had like a vegan section. If you were vegan, you could choose that type of route. Then they had like pizza, french fries, hot dogs, quesadillas, nachos. We had food trucks that had wings, hot wings. Yes, it was so good. We used to have like a takeout where you could take out nachos, hot dogs, chili cheese dogs, like all type of stuff like that. So that was really good. And then we had like Midnight Madness and stuff in the cafeteria. Like they would bring a DJ in there, and like of course like
We tried to make that stuff happen.
yeah, but the culture's different.
They didn't want us to have that HBCU feel. Like for real, like they start tweeting about how if we wanted an HBCU vibe, we should have went to an HBCU. Like it was just like, why are we being bashed for this? Like why is this a problem? Like we just want to have fun, and I promise you, everyone else will have fun too. Like not just our race, man. Like we wanted to do it for everybody. I feel like they were just against black people.
Yeah, it was. I could see like the difference. Going to like they have a gated community.
Yeah, we were gated too.
We didn't know. That's why I say y'all did.
I said we were.
Yeah, but we were gated, but it was very lenient until like stuff started going down, and then they started like being more. But yeah, the cafeteria food was good. Of course, it's still cafeteria food, but it was good enough to where like I could eat and be straight. Like, oh, I'm good. And then when we had like snow days and stuff, they used to still cook us food and put it in like to-go bags with an orange and a drink and bring it to our dorms. Like
dead mission.
All of that. And then like snow days, how did y'all do like snow days?
Snow days, ordered pizza because our calf wasn't available.
Did they give y'all food?
Who?
Like how I just said?
Nah, Domino's give us food. Domino's gave us food. Domino's.
That's crazy.
And that New York style pizza up the street. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. They know.
They used to give us food, and they'll send us an email, a mass email saying like, all right guys, we're gonna pass out food, blah blah. And then when we were closed, like school was closed, we had like a big group chat, and everybody used to meet up outside and like sled down the hill and have like big snowball fights, and then we had like rooms on each floor like that had like a microwave. What do you call that? Like a couch and a microwave, and it was on each floor like a lounge room type of thing.
Oh my gosh.
I can't remember what it's called, and we used to have like
We didn't have it.
We used to have like movie nights there. Like we would watch a movie. Like we would watch a movie and we would have movie nights.
Yeah. So
you would still do stuff like
we
that.
We tried to have a movie night and stuff like that, but like it was movies that like no one wanted to watch, you know? It was movies that were out for a long time or something like that. But like once again, like we tried to
our camera died in the middle of our in the middle of our talk. So where were we? We were talking about movie night.
Movie night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried to have movie night, but they were playing old stuff, and no one really wanted to watch that. And plus, they did it on like Friday nights and stuff. Who's gonna be on campus on Friday nights? Like, that's rare.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of movie? Well, you said old movies.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. My neck is hurting so bad.
Her neck hurt, y'all. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know what's going on, y'all. My neck hurts so bad. But yeah, and I also liked how HBCUs, they played like a lot of black or his movies, like
Historic movies.
Yeah, not that, but kind of like movies that a lot of like our culture should have seen, or
Like the Django or something.
like stuff like that, like
Django.
nice movies. And then I don't know, it's just different, but both schools are nice. It just really depends on what kind of vibe or culture you're looking for.
Yeah, for sure.
Because there's some PWIs that are not similar to HBCUs, but they still.
I'm sorry.
But they're still like, they party, they, you know, do stuff that HBCUs do, or try to do stuff that HBCUs do. But and then homecoming is a different vibe. Like vendors and everyone just comes out, like it's just a big community. Like people cook on the grill. People that taught me in high school will be there and give me like free food. They will have Henny shots. They would be selling drinks on the side of the football field. Like the cheerleaders, the football games. It's just like a way different. Like it's sort of like a huge family reunion. Like we go in like, and throughout that whole week we go in the yard. It's just a bunch of different stuff. The activities that they have for us to do. And of course, like everybody's mama is looking out for everybody, so it's kind of like one big community. Whereas your school,
So
how
I
was
think
your homecoming?
I don't remember homecoming at my school. I don't think I ever went.
Do you have a homecoming?
I don't know, because we don't have a football team. We don't have a band.
So that's different than some PWIs. Cause like some people, a lot of PWIs do have like football teams and homecoming games and stuff like that.
So yeah, we went to Old Dominion's homecoming. That was our homecoming.
And that's a PWI.
Yeah, that's a big PWI.
But they party and stuff similarly to a HBCU. Like they have, it's more diverse. Like it's a lot of African Americans and a lot of
white people.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Mexican people, Chinese people.
It's like very diverse.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for diversity,
Old
PWI.
Old Dominion is a great
there's,
school.
yeah, but a lot of people are like other PWIs, other than Old Dominion.
I mean, that's the one. That's
I'm
the one
saying
that
like
I know.
ones that's like that. I can't think of.
Oh yeah, I don't know any.
But there are a lot. Like
I'm sure.
I'm not thinking like
Radford?
like here, Radford.
Radford, maybe?
Georgia State's very diverse.
Georgia State.
And like places like that, I can't think of all because of course I don't know places all around the world, but there are different ones that you can kind of get a mixed culture. If you're not into straight black community, black culture, you can go to a PWI that kind of has both.
Yeah.
But I just feel like my school that I went to taught me a lot personally. It taught me more than just, it taught me about life, like personal wise. It also taught me like what I like and what I don't like, not just within myself, but within like guys, within friendships, within just in general. Like it taught me just what I like and what I don't like, what I prefer and what I don't prefer. It taught me more about life because when I went into college, I was very closed-minded because of the way I was raised. I was spoiled. I thought that everything was supposed to be given to me. I wasn't supposed to really work for anything, kind of. I was just spoiled. That was it. So I feel like,
Sorry.
oh my God. So I just, let me have one. I know I don't want one. But I just felt like it taught me, I don't know. It really taught me a lot, like, family-wise, everything. Yeah. Literally everything. Relationship-wise, with the family, with friends, with him, everybody. It just taught me
A lot, huh?
Yeah.
I think mainly what Virginia Wesleyan taught me was it's the people that make your experience what it is. Because I thought I met all my friends before high school. Like I had CJ, Jaren, I had Big Bro, like I had all of them before school. So like I wasn't tripping, and then I got to school, and then next thing you know, like I met Dante. Dante ended up being my roommate, and then we ended up being line brothers or whatever. And like now, like that's my longtime like close friend, like forever. Like that's my brother. So like I feel like it's the people who make it what it is. Like we were all in the townhouse before we even became alphas. We were all like in the townhouse or whatever, and like we got close with each other. We started going out with each other and things like that. Like we made college what it is, what it was for us, like what we wanted to make it. Like we had fun with each other. We studied together. If we needed, we like cook for each other and things like that. Like we made it what it is because we knew for a fact that we weren't going like we knew that this was not an HBCU. So like what we needed to do like to make our culture known was like we had to prove it to ourselves. It was like we don't have to like follow the culture that they want us to follow on this campus. Like we can still like we play, like we end up playing music outside our townhouse, like some like music we wanted to listen to. We ended up like doing things that we wanted to and things like that, like to bring like the black culture to our school. And like some people loved it. Some people were like texting us or whatever, like how do you guys do this? You guys should tell like Red's Life to allow you guys to like throw a party and things like that. Like, but they won't try to let that happen. But like it was cool though. It was cool for the most part. But like like the people made it who it really was. Like our experience really. I mean it was cool. I mean I don't think I would have lasted at HBCU because like I was really focused in my books at Virginia Wesleyan.
But you could do both.
No,
maybe not you, but I'm just saying you as in general wise.
No, man.
Like, cause I know people who party at HBCUs and still came out with 3.8 GPA. Like, it's very doable. You just have to be determined. And a lot of if you work for it, a lot of professors not gonna fail you if they see you're trying. Like, it's been plenty of times I done slid through class on ice, on ice. But they seen that I was trying. It was just very like accounting. I was trying my hard. I could not pass them tests. Like I could not. I didn't get higher than a C on the test, and better yet, a D. I could not pass that class. But she just seen how hard I was trying. She just passed me. Like she was like, you didn't came to my office hours. You didn't do this. I see you're trying. And on the final, I got a 49. She gave me a 76 and passed me. And I had a D in the class already, and then I had a 49 on my test.
Extra
she
credit or
still gave
something.
me a C.
Gotta be extra credit or something. I'm sure she gave you some extra class. Right? I'm sure she did.
What?
I'm sure she did. Help you out. I'm sure she helped you out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She just seen that I was trying. I emailed her after that. That's another thing. Like the professors, you could be so close with. Like I emailed her afterwards. Like thank you so much for passing me because. Deep down inside, I know I didn't pass. I did not pass that class. But she was just so, like, I just want everybody here to succeed. Like, I'm not here to fail anyone. I want everybody to do great in life. So, like, I feel like the connection between student and professors were...
We can talk about that. the connection. Yeah.
What?
The connection.
Oh yeah, the connections.
Mm-hmm.
And of course not all professors, I'm not speaking for all professors, not all of them are like that, but a lot of them are like, I feel like just because I guess they were focused on us sticking together as a community. Like, so they felt like, I don't want to see a sister fail. I don't want to see you do, because it's, especially as a business major, like black women in business is really hard to get into the corporate world at that time, and still is, of course, but it's getting like more lenient. So they kind of like, we discussed that, like, what do you have to do to stand out? Because there's going to be other people from Yale, there's going to be people from Princeton, there's going to be people from these high PWIs who are going to be competing with you. And of course, a lot of companies are going to look at PWIs first, but you just kind of got to prove to them, like, I'm just as good, I know just as much, I could work harder. We worked harder to get the degree, so it's kind of like the connection between the professor and the student is really, I think it's really good, because they just want to see you succeed, basically.
Not with not where I went to school though. So we had like one professor, Professor Meza. He was the man. He was my go-to. Him and Tucson, my sociology teacher. I'm a sociology major. It's crazy because like,
Damn, we didn't even say our majors.
They should know from the first one. Yeah, I'm a sociology major.
If you watched our first video,
Yeah.
you would know. But if you're just now joining the Cooperware gang, I was a business major, business management. I got my bachelor's in business management, and he got his bachelor's in sociology.
Yeah. So, Mazer and Professor Toussaint, Dr. Toussaint, if you're watching this, don't yell at me. He'd like to be called doctor because he accomplished so much. So them two were the professors that I could say actually cared outside of the, like you got a A, B, C, D, F on your paper or your test or whatnot. Like they didn't let stuff slide, but like they encouraged us to, put our best foot forward, encouraged us to like realize that like life is going to be hard still after you guys get this degree.
Most definitely. It's not easy at all.
It's not easy.
You would think, you get a degree, you go get a job. It's not.
It's really about who you know. But
it's about
that's
who
a whole different.
It's really about who you know. If you don't know anybody, it's so hard to get a job. Like, you literally have to know people. Yeah,
it's all about networking. Networking is really key. Them two definitely taught me about networking too. So shout out to you guys for helping big time. Really appreciate it. So like as far as the professor and student relationship goes, it's really not there. At my school, at my PWI that I went to, it really wasn't there for me. But like I'm really grateful for those two who helped me out. So that's that.
Yeah, so yeah, we could. You think we could wrap it up? Or you think they need to know more?
We talk about senior year. We can really talk about senior year.
I mean, my senior year was cool.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
All right, we can talk about senior year.
Me? You?
Go ahead.
Okay, so senior year for me had to be the easiest year of my life. Besides like our final projects and things like that, because that's mainly what your senior year is about, like your final projects or whatever. But you're mainly focusing now, like when you get like to your junior year, you're focusing on your major. Like that's all it's about, your major. So senior year, it's like 10 of us in the class, 10, 15 of us in the class. And like you really focusing on your major and you're cracking down on finishing whatever your final project is, whether it's like a 60-page and PowerPoint, they gotta explain everything or whatever, whether it's something like that. Like you really buckle it down on that final project, because that makes or breaks you during whether you get this diploma or whether you don't. So, but it was pretty easy. Like I said, I had Tucson. So Dr. Tucson, he was very helpful to me. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my senior year. The senior year was cool.
Yeah, my senior year was fun. I think that my senior year was really fun, but I think I kind of overthought a lot because I didn't know, like, I was in my head a lot because I didn't know what I wanted to do after I graduated. So that was like, my senior year was like, I had fun, I had a ball. Shout out to the people that made me have fun my senior year, but I don't know. I was really confused on what I wanted to do. And so that's all I could really think about. Like, okay, it's getting closer to graduation. Like, everybody was saying, like, oh, they got a full-time position here. They got a full-time position here. They got something here. They're going to grad school. They're doing this. And I was just like, I don't have a job yet. I don't know what I want to do. Everybody's getting these positions and I'm not getting anything. Like, what's going on? So, like, I was stressed, but I was having the time of my life because I enjoyed, this is my life. This has been my life for 4 years. What am I going to do once this is over with? I don't know how to adjust. I didn't know, like, how I was going to adjust to real life, how I was going to adjust to life after college. But overall, I made sure I made the best of my senior because I knew that was my last year. Like, and now I'm graduating in May from grad school, but grad school is not nothing like undergrad. We're not going to even talk about that. But so yeah, I just think that I was in my head, but I also had so much fun, and I feel like the professors made sure we had fun. Like, this is y'all senior year, like this is, and I was part of an internship. And we had like this big where we had to say like a speech and everybody was crying because we was leaving. So it was like so bittersweet. Like, I was so excited for the next chapter in my life, but I was so sad because all of my friends that I was friends with lived in different cities or states. So like, I knew we were going to be separated, and then I was like, I don't know if I want to go to grad school. I don't know what I want to do yet. So it was like bittersweet. I was like, ooh, I'm so excited for this new chapter. But then I was just like, what is my new chapter? I don't know what I'm excited for because I don't know what I want to do. Like, so it was just kind of like a back and forth type of thing.
Yeah. But
college is definitely an experience. Don't go though if you don't.
Definitely.
If it's not your thing, don't waste no money.
Don't waste no money.
If college is not for everybody. People don't like school. People don't want to. You don't have to go to college to be a millionaire, to do what you want to do in life. And really, unless you want to be a doctor or a psychologist, or you want to be a nurse or something like that. That's really what when you need college.
Don't listen to your parents.
Don't listen to him, but just in case people are watching. What if kids are watching? You can't say don't listen.
Don't listen to your parents. Shout out to Gary B. Don't listen to your parents unless you really want to do it.
Yeah, but unless you really want, don't let your parents force you to go.
Don't let your parents. That's what I mean. Don't listen.
Yeah,
to
you
your
said
parents.
don't listen to your parents.
I mean, when it comes to this, don't listen to your parents.
Yeah,
For real.
but definitely, if you decide to go to school, whether it's a PWI or HBCU, is definitely a great experience that you will not want to miss.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it, for real.
No.
Unless you want to, like, if you don't want to go, don't feel forced to go. If you go, you have to make the best out of it. You know?
Yeah. But if we gonna go there, HBCUs
I mean, I guess
are the best.
I mean, I don't know. I just had an okay experience. My experience wasn't horrible. I had an okay experience.
I just like, you know, people. It's just like then a lot of people, and it also was good for like black entrepreneurs, like black businesses. That's what it was really good for, like black YouTubers, just anything dealing with like black businesses. You know, it was just everybody was so supportive, and they would have like entrepreneur night. Everybody on campus who had a small business that wanted to kind of expose their business got to show up and sell their stuff. So it was good in that aspect too. But yeah, Everything was good.
Mm.
So, if you guys like this video and want to see more pillow talks, then comment below if you want to see more pillow talks, or if you like us like going out type of vlog, or what kind of vlogs y'all want to see. And again, congrats to the giveaway winner, which we'll be posting before this video comes out.
Before this video comes out.
So congrats to you, and
on Instagram.
tell them what we need to tell them.
What we need to tell them.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Please.
And follow us on Instagram too. We be posting a lot of stuff on Instagram. Thank you guys for.
Yes, our fashion reels.
Yeah, our fashion reels. Thank you guys for y'all really like those. I know I can dress better than her and things like that, but
okay.
you know.